Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy Mongoose Montgomery, and we back with a very special episode. It's going to be episode 1 of Moment with the Mongoose. Today's episode is going to be based off Jeet Kune Do, aka the way of the Intercepting Fist, a martial arts style created by the late great Bruce Lee. So check it out. Bruce Lee created Jeet Kune Do back in the 1960s after he had a match with a kung fu martial artist by the name of Wong Jack Man. Now, Bruce Lee was a straight Wing Chun practitioner back in the day. He learned the style from Ip Man, as most of you probably know from watching Ip Man movies and Bruce Lee history. We ain't gonna get into that. Now, Bruce Lee started this style, or created this style, after he had a long, enduring match with the martial artist Wong Jack Man. And during that fight, Bruce said it took way too long for him to beat Wong Jack Man. Bruce started to study all these different martial arts styles. He studied boxing, he started fencing. It's a lot of savate, the French martial art of kicking, in Jeet Kune Do. A lot of Taekwondo techniques, Muay Thai techniques, some grappling. He created it all on his own, through hard work and dedication and studying. Bruce Lee only certified 3 martial artists in that style. He trained a lot of them. Ted Wong, Mike Stone, Joe Louis, Richard Bustillo. He trained a lot of martial artists in Jeet Kune Do, but he only certified 3. He certified James Yim Lee. James Yim Lee, I believe, died in 1972. He couldn't certify any other students in that martial arts style, so rest in peace, James Yim Lee. He certified Taki Kimura, a Japanese martial artist up there in Seattle. I believe Taki Kimura only certified 1 martial artist, which was his son, Andy Kimura. Bruce Lee also certified another martial artist by the name of Dan Inosanto. They were all 3 close people to Bruce Lee, best friends. I think Dan probably certified a couple of martial artists. But for what I've been paying attention to, a lot of people have been riding the wave based on Bruce Lee's Jeet Kune Do, saying they teach the authenticity of what Bruce Lee would like to call Jung Fan Gung Fu, which was Bruce Lee's original style. A lot of people out here saying they study Jung Fan Gung Fu, Jeet Kune Do. It's false. It's a false narrative that they're preaching and teaching and pushing within the martial arts and combat community. Now, myself and my boy Pete, we did some research and digging last week. We found out a lot of these guys have been using the name Jeet Kune Do as a false narrative to gain traction to their martial arts school, and gain money off Bruce Lee's name, which was, in my opinion, I'm gonna be frank about it, it's corny as fuck. It's no such thing as Jeet Kune Do. In my opinion, Jeet Kune Do died when Bruce Lee died. We use his philosophies like the Tao of Jeet Kune Do, which is great notes. It's a great book for martial arts to study, to deep dive within themselves and learn how to create something for their own. Bruce Lee used to say, don't go out looking for a popular personality to duplicate. Create one of your own. That's what a lot of these martial artists are out here doing. On my East Coast shit, these niggas is faking jacks. And I'm tired of seeing that shit. I think it's complete bullshit. Now, I studied and read Jeet Kune Do as a book and took what's most important to me out of that book and added into my style, what I like to teach, the formless martial arts. That's what I like to call it. I don't go by the name of Jeet Kune Do. I don't like to say I'm teaching Jung Fan Gung Fu. One person that stayed true to their own narrative, God rest his soul, was one of Bruce Lee's first students. He's a black martial artist named Jesse Glover up there in Seattle. He came up with non-classical Gung Fu, which is what Bruce Lee liked to teach. Non-classical Gung Fu in the beginning. He took that name and ran with it. Bruce Lee never coined it non-classical Gung Fu. Jesse Glover did. He took Bruce Lee's ideas and made it his own. A lot of these guys out here taking Bruce Lee's ideas and making it their own, but they're riding the wave off Bruce Lee's name. Everybody want to say they teaching Bruce Lee's version of Jeet Kune Do, Bruce Lee this, Bruce Lee that. Bruce Lee was a great martial artist, don't get me wrong. He's my idol, he's my hero. But a lot of you guys have to grow up and be your own men. That's the main problem with this martial arts stuff. A lot of you guys are sitting there living in Bruce Lee's shadow not creating your own lane. Bruce Lee wouldn't want that. Jeet Kune Do as a style since 1973 all the way up to 2019 has been watered down and become generic. I'm watching guys on YouTube get fucking famous off saying that they're teaching Jeet Kune Do. Bruce Lee style this. Bruce Lee workout this. Bruce Lee did this. But what are you doing? What are you doing in your namesake to create your own legendary vision, your own mark in this world? Don't live off Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee made his mark in the world. Bruce Lee is the reason why a lot of us are out here teaching martial arts. That's perfect, that's cool. But what are you doing? Who are you impacting? Are you doing this for yourself, like Bruce Lee would want you to do, self-exploration? Or are you doing this for a name to gain clout? It's a good question. Leave your comments and ideas in the description box below. We're gonna have an open panel about this. My name is Mongoose Montgomery. This is episode 1, Moment with the Mongoose. Y'all be easy, man. One love.